gonna say?
Well, there was one tweet that was like, there was police brutality at the Timothy lookalike, and then someone commented, "Oh my god, how was it?" And they went, "So fun," like just so deeply unserious, like.
Now seating for Empty Theater Club.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Empty Theater Club, a podcast for those who went to the Timothee Chalamet lookalike contest in New York City. I'm Val.
I'm Cam. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're joined by Mr. Adam Patla. Is that how you say your last name?
That is, you nailed it.
Killed it.
Slay.
Adam is a critic and a writer and a podcaster for The Rolling Tape. He's in Chicago.
Bestie of the pod.
He's bestie of the pod. He's a member of Chicago Indie Critics. Not the other one. That will not be.
Not yet, though. Not yet.
Not yet. He's also somewhat of a little influencer on the TikTok. He's got quite a bit of a little following on there with his reviews, which are very fun, and you should check out. If you're not following, you should follow. Welcome, Adam. Thank you for joining us for this very chaotic episode.
Thanks for having me.
A very spooky, chaotic episode.
All the things, yes.
All the things. Yeah. Thank you for those who have reached out in the time of our hiatus. We've just been having an international. We've been Dua Lipa in our life.
We've been very sick. Both of us have been sick. Then we've had friends.
Yeah. Then we had visitors, and then travel, and then also like I forget that people forget I'm in grad school, so I've been like drowning with that.
Yeah.
I
have a job.
Employment also happens.
Employed.
But you know what doesn't end? The pop culture of it all. So we're here. We're back. We touched grass, and I touched way too much. I touched too much grass, and now I have allergies. So yeah, I'm sniffling. It's cold as hell here. But yeah. So super excited. This is Halloween part 2. Because apparently we're doing 2 Halloween weekends this year.
So we need to have the culture, I think.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
But I think it's
so. Did anybody go out this past weekend? So Halloween is on a Thursday this year. And my interpretation of whenever Halloween's on a weird day is you celebrate the weekend before. I think that's common sense.
Yeah. So this past weekend, it should have been Halloween weekend.
Right. So like the 26th, Saturday night, especially. I think that is somewhat of an American concept.
Well, all Halloween is American.
Well, you're right. Famously, I was in the UK, Val. I'm curious as a Spaniard what it was like for you. There were people, I was like prepared to go. I went out Saturday night and I was like, do I need to dress up? Is it going to be crazy? There were a few people dressed up, like maybe 1/3 of the population. And it definitely felt very niche. And I was like, okay, when are you guys dressing up? But I will say the Europeans will probably go out Thursday night and go hard in their costumes anyways, you know? So I was like, maybe that's why they're not treating this any different, because they will go out and party on a Thursday in ways that I don't think Americans.
Yeah. Well, like, the thing is, I think Americans are doing both because it is a Thursday and Friday is always a fake day. And okay.
True.
You know, and also Spaniards famously go clubbing. Like they will go out, you'll go outside on like Tuesday, on a Monday, and you'll always have
that's what I mean. Like they don't give a fuck what day it's on. They'll dress up.
But also like it is an American thing. So the clubs that you go to, you can pay €50 for an entrance fee. Right. You can find that anywhere. But yeah, I have no Halloween costume plans. Yeah. So Adam, what are your
I knocked it out Friday. I was the mayor of Townsville from the Powerpuff Girls.
That's so good.
This year, I haven't rewatched it yet, but I've been on like a big like Powerpuff Girls like.
You know why? I'm gonna get in the back of your mind. It's because everyone was comparing the Powerpuff Girls with Chapel,
You're
Charlie,
so right.
and Sabrina.
You're so right, actually.
Subconsciously.
Yeah. Well, and then I did like the Chicago comic book convention, and they were there, so I bought the Bubble Spirit jersey. Like
they were there, the actual like girls.
Yeah, the Powerpuff Girls. Cute. Yeah, the voices.
Oh, I was like, who was?
Yeah, the girl. Just
I was so
3 random children.
Did you guys know the creator? The creator of Powerpuff Girls was so cute.
Oh.
He was like really, really cute. Sorry. He's talented, obviously.
But. Good for him.
Yeah.
You can't be a flop and make the Powerpuff Girls. But yeah, I've been on a big.
Oh, interesting that you think he's cute. No,
I'm like pretty sure. I'm like pretty sure.
To see.
I'm pretty sure I saw it on Instagram. Sorry.
I saw a video of somebody else.
Maybe it's somebody else.
I think it's somebody else. No offense to Craig.
Powerpuff
Oh.
Girls
I feel bad.
creator.
Like,
No, I promise that maybe I'm thinking of someone else because I saw a video of him. Like video.
it might be like, there's several people who work on the team.
Wait, is it?
Maybe when he was young. Oh,
There's-
he's so young. There's a video of him when he was young, and he looks kind of cute.
And is he on the computer?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see the
Okay.
young version.
Wait, yeah. Send me that
Okay,
video
now
that
you
you're
can-
talking about because I want to make sure.
Is that the one you thought? He looks cute.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
sure do. 24-year-old creator of the Powerpuff Girls.
Honestly, what a
He was
slay.
cute.
24 and he changed history.
Yeah.
Love that.
Fuck. I didn't do anything at 24 except like move.
I cried a lot.
Yeah.
I moved home. Yeah.
Oh, I had a great birthday party for 24 though.
Slay.
I had that. I did have that. That was a fun time.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Well,
Well, that's
But-
fun. Are we gonna dress up for the actual concert?
I usually do like a costume on the day for like Instagram and then take it off
Same.
immediately.
100%
Love that.
same. Exactly that.
I do it for the photo op.
Yeah.
and call it a
you don't
day.
go out though? Like do the photo op, but like go out.
I do it. I did Friday. I like went to like a little friend's house thing.
Yeah.
But like Thursday, I'm just kind of like I have to work in the morning.
No, I have to work in the morning. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my Halloween vibe is always like I don't decide until like right before, and then I throw it together with things I already have. I never like, and I do it, but it is always very like we're throwing this together. So that was the mayor, and then I think on the actual day I'm gonna just go as Gary from Veep.
Oh my god, that's so fun.
Love. You should make sure to have your shoulder
Your
bag.
purse.
I have a
Right.
bag.
Oh,
I have
that's so
my
good.
like little briefcase. I'm bald, so
Right.
like
Wait,
No, I
we
love it.
first had Bald and Dowd, and now we're having Bald
Bald.
and Adam.
bald. And,
And same kind of initials.
yeah,
Yeah.
similar.
Do you
Perhaps.
resonate with those tweets? That's like there's that photo of Charlie kissing her boyfriend from 1975, and it's like it must be so weird being bald. It's like I'm bald and I'm kissing Charlie X. Like you resonate whenever somebody's like I'm bald, and I think that's fun.
I haven't seen those tweets, but now that
Yeah,
Oh,
you'll
I'm gonna
hear
now
it.
that you
send you them
spoke
too. I
it,
see
it's
them all
gonna
the
be
time.
my whole
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like it must be so weird
I-
being bald and doing something.
You know what's weird? It's weird being bald and doing like winter. I sound really stupid
Yeah.
for saying that, but like my
Like, what do you do?
first-
You're putting a beanie on?
Well, yeah, like my
I
first
worry.
bald winter,
Uh.
I like forgot a beanie or like lost it, and I was like,
Oh.
oh, it's cold. Even
Yeah.
like
Oh my
late fall, I'm
God.
like, oh,
Oh my god, that's scary. Actually,
yeah. It like
What
you
about like
know-
summer sunscreen?
yeah. Went to Disneyland and like the little like this part of the hat
Mhm.
had a
Yeah.
big like burn in that
That's
shape
crazy.
because it just sat too far back.
But you can do
Um,
wigs like crazy, which must be really nice.
They're like itchy because they have that
Yeah.
like I was Ken last year for Halloween and that had a wig and it was itchy as fuck. When I was Nicole Kidman, I went to the
You were like,
Harry's-
OMG wig.
yeah,
It's
wig.
not for you. It's a
It's
secret
a-
language. It's not for you.
us. It's for us. Yeah, no, they're itchy. I did because Harry Styles does like his Halloween concert.
You
So
mean
I-
Harry Ween?
Halloween.
Ween.
Okay, I
I'm
didn't know if I
familiar.
was among family or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
yeah, I
like
went.
sisters.
I went to Harry Ween dressed as Nicole Kidman from the AMC ad.
So funny. I need to
And
find that.
It was fun, but like I exited the venue after and was just like enough.
You said snatch.
You know that gif of it's from Sex and the City. It's that woman like taking her wig off and just like holding it
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
That was me, but not not being happy about it.
Not being
Just so
happy, yeah.
done.
That's so funny. I
Yeah.
was thinking, so I have like no Halloween. So okay, last year I was Tony Soprano in the but just this robe and how he has the
Mhm.
orange juice. That was like
Yeah.
literally me, but I'm like, I'm always in a
Is
robe.
that anywhere? I need to see this.
Of course not, because I didn't do anything for Halloween last year because I was like sad and
Never.
living with my sister in Minneapolis. So I was like, I'm not doing anything in here.
Oh.
And now I live in a country that doesn't celebrate Halloween. And in
Right.
college, well, the year before that, I think I peaked 2022 costume wise. I was Samantha, the American Girl, and then I went with two friends who were Kit
Okay.
and Molly, and we went all
Mhm.
out. It was so good.
Love that.
And Halloween in college was obviously so fun.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of like, of course, now that I could actually do something in Halloween, I'm in a country that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but I was thinking, okay, well, I could just be Alicia from the Click books because they're rebooting the series
Are
from
they
Spain.
really?
Get
Am I breaking the news for you right now?
Breaking news on the
I'm
ground.
breaking the news.
We're live at Click Watch.
We're literally, it's the Click. Yes, the pretty committee. This is the pretty committee. It's back. Lacey Harrison. Yeah, confirmed. It's gonna be when they're like 27 now. So yay! No, it's huge. I became so evil as a child because of them, and also just like because of just in life, and because I'm a Capricorn. So obviously,
a Capricorn. There it is.
There it is. But so that's why I'm like, maybe I should just do that. But I don't think anyone here would know.
Right. But if you had the book, that'd be really good.
Just like
exactly the yellow. Yeah, I'm definitely my Lisa era.
We do need to do like a study on young people and like the effects those book series had on them.
Well, that and Pretty Little Liars.
Pretty Little Liars.
That's why we were obsessed with what's her name on YouTube. She does like true crime and makeup. She's like huge.
Yeah.
She just made some like Forbes list, like I think today.
I know.
Yeah, but that's why we love that shit. We watched Pretty Little Liars and read the books.
Right. I never got into it because I was like kind of scared. I think maybe I was like scared I'd be like bullied.
Pretty Little Liars got a little spooky.
Got a little spooky.
Yeah. There's a whole there's like a whole plot in season 3 where they introduce like an insane asylum and one of them gets like admitted. It's insane. Mona and Spencer, they both go.
Yeah. And also when they got they got kidnapped.
Yeah, they get kidnapped and wake up in a dollhouse.
Yes, the dollhouse is to Pretty Little Liars as the Thanksgiving episode, as Thanksgiving is to Gossip Girl. It's the scariest thing you'll imagine, but scary for different reasons. Because because Vanessa gets up and involves herself in things, which is always so spooky. It's always I'm always like spooky when she comes on my screen. I was never a fan of her.
I also never watched Gossip Girl. Like, I think I just don't like pretty rich women. I think I'm really intimidated by them.
Well, Gossip Girl is more than pretty rich women.
I know, but like the actual visual aesthetic of these shows, I guess I don't fuck with.
I understand what you're getting at. Okay. Yeah, like they're wearing plaid.
Yeah, and like it's like I don't know. It's just
knee-high socks, a lot of that. Yeah.
I love that shit. I'm literally hearing everything I love.
No, I know, but I think I would get like bullied. But yeah, it's not for me, unfortunately.
I get you.
But you should watch it now because no one's gonna bully you. You're gonna be involved in the culture.
I just don't think if I wanted to watch it now, like I would have watched the reboot. Like it's just not for me. I think I just don't care about
the reboot was fun, but just season 1. I had a blast watching it.
No, I heard good things, but it's just
I did not watch it. Gossip Girl.
People hated this.
Yeah, no, I think it came out.
You didn't watch the OG one either?
No, it came out like kind of when I was in so I caught Pretty Little Liars because it was like running a majority when I was in college. And so like I kind of caught up on it via Netflix. Gossip Girl, I think, was more when I was in high school and I went to Catholic high school.
2007 to 2000.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why
so
I loved all of it, where I was like, you guys, we had the same skirts.
You also watch like the OC. I've never seen the OC.
And like all the marketing for Gossip Girl was like your parents' worst nightmare.
Yeah, your parents. No, genius marketing. All the hate
I was just raised properly. That's
I'm a good Christian girl, you know.
I literally have on my bookshelf, I have like the history of it's called Welcome to the OC, and it's the history of the show that the creators and the producers, like, they wrote. I brought it with me.
Incredible.
It's everything to me.
A sacred text.
So those are like spooky things to me. What's other like spooky media that doesn't necessarily is spooky by like gory, but you know what I mean? Spooky media for you.
Media for me, I was afraid of everything growing up. Like everything, like Harry Potter, the second Harry Potter, I had to like cover the drains because the snake traveled in the pipes. Like like the first one with the stuff on the back of the head, like nightmares. I could not sleep for months. Like I was afraid of everything. Like Catholic school upbringing, we had to do like Stations of the Cross. I was afraid of Jesus, like, and like like that scared me. I would have nightmares. They would have to like call my mom to pick me up before. So I was afraid of everything. But I think my foot in for spooky media was like stop motion. Like I was a big Nightmare Before Christmas girly. Like that sort of thing is like everything. I love like Coraline, Paranorman. That's like repeat. Now that I'm older, I am like really broadening my horror reach. Like I love like a campy spooky time. Like I love like a Jennifer's Body. I love a Death Becomes Her kind of vibe.
Yeah. Well, you're not like a gore person, right? Like I feel like I remember you saying the substance.
I'm okay with I'm okay with some, like I love like a slasher. Like I've always really loved a slasher, but like that your mileage kind of varies. Like I love the remake of Sorority Row. I don't know if you watched.
Have
like
not.
That, some of it hasn't aged the best. Just like with the humor. It was like 2009, but like I think that's a fun, silly slasher. Like one of them dies because like the killer shoves a whole wine bottle down her throat. Like shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
campy.
Ridiculous. So like I like that, but like the Substance was like my first like real body horror.
Has everyone watched The Substance but me?
I think
and you
so.
need to watch it. Like
log off, come back.
No,
we'll be
I'm
here
saying
in 2.5 hours.
Substance. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's not like I have not seen
it. I don't know if it's just the US. It's going to be on Mubi on Halloween.
Okay, confirmed. I can see The Substance tomorrow.
Oh, huge!
Love that.
So huge, yeah.
Out tomorrow, or just that's like when like you could. Just
I'm seeing it was.
That's crazy if it's out tomorrow and we just like asked and you like.
I'm pretty sure.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, if not, I just haven't Googled it. Yeah, I do need to see that. Maybe I can see that on well, maybe I'll go on Wednesday or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like that was my first real body horror. And then I tried watching Audition and it made my tummy feel very weird.
He said my stomach hurts.
Because I did really great both times for The Substance. I did not like really like get squeamish, and then like Audition made me feel very funny. So I think I'm still exploring the body horror of it all. I don't remember if I've said it to either of you. I'm like soft launching my vampire era. I never had one growing up because like vampires were for girls and I was closeted, and so I couldn't be doing that. So I did all of Interview with a Vampire this year. I'm ready for Nosferatu. I want to do like a full. I only seen the first Twilight.
Oh, like so excited.
I want to watch. Wait,
I'll rewatch with you.
I will also watch with you.
Oh my god!
I love Twilight. I really do.
The person's because you're probably like one of the only people in the world who's like
who hasn't seen it yet.
I've only the first one, and I like the first one. I think it's actually like.
Wait,
really
this
solid.
is also this is perfect. New Moon is also the best. New Moon is the best for every reason ever. But last time I did a rewatch of the Twilight movies was 2020 in the fall.
Oh, really?
And
I think I do.
Yeah.
And I do it always around Halloween, so it's perfect timing.
It's perfect weather, like New Moon in November. Nothing hits like it.
Just really go in all the way, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
You said.
Yeah, I'm like, no, but because don't watch. I don't know. Like it's okay. You don't have to read the books.
I think it's fun.
I read the first book and I kind of tore
through
it. With the apple. And then I didn't get through the second one because I was like, she was just like pissing me off. But also, but now I'm like, you
might care more after the movie. Just see.
Yeah. But I really want to watch it. I really want to have like my vampire. I want to watch Dracula. I want to watch all of it.
Well, this is a great season. Do it. No, seriously. Let me know. Let us know when you're going to rewatch New Moon. I will always do that.
I feel like vampires are really back right now. Like, I mean, Nolan's not doing a vampire movie now, I guess. Thank God.
Yeah.
For that.
Oh yeah.
So, but still, it's really in the air.
but I think that means like we're so scared of. I think there's something there of vampires, the substance, things like that of death or the inevitability of it. It's so, and like it's so a la mode right now. It's very trendy.
It's so a la mode.
It really is.
No, I agree. And like, yeah, I don't know. I'm very like eager to dive into that. I finished Interview with a Vampire, the book.
Well,
yeah. It was interesting.
I'm just gonna start with the Vampire Lestat. I'm not gonna read the first one.
The first one's quite interesting. I was like, huh.
Not my cup of tea, I don't think.
But yeah, I'm excited for this era.
Are you going to keep reading the book series or just stopping with it? I'm very curious about this.
I'm going to pause for now.
I think you should pause. I'll read it and keep you posted.
Yeah, you let me know. But yeah, I think vampire is like the next vibe, but yeah.
Well, the
Okay,
1930s
amazing.
horror films with them, like the Universal Dracula, I think is so
Mhm. Okay.
that's like
There's
oh my god, Fright Night 2011, not the original one, but Colin Farrell in Fright Night,
yeah,
love the
and
whole
like
you embark on a beautiful journey.
Criterion Channel has like a bunch of like like they did witches this month for their like curation,
See,
which
I
I
love
also love.
I love. I'm not a vampire fan. Like we've talked about this on our episode,
Okay.
but I think I like historically. I would look the media that I do like for like vampire for like Halloween stuff, the stereotypical stuff. I love witches because I just love seeing women commit
Yeah,
crimes.
I grew up really gravitating toward
Yeah,
witches and that sort of thing.
love that.
I think I just love spooky like witches and vampire media, like just
Yeah,
genre.
no.
Like, big wolf person or mummy person, but
No, yeah.
so
I like
fun.
mummies in terms of Egyptian history. I was a big Egyptian fan, and of course,
I
like
don't know what I don't think actually, but
I'm excited for like to see what the Wolfman
I am
brings in
excited.
January and see if
They-
we
they-
get
they could reinvigorate the wolf lore a little bit.
yeah, I
Mm.
think
American Teenager or whatever the
Teen
wolf.
Wolf.
Teen
Not Teen Wolf,
Wolf.
the wolf in London, like an American.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
wolf,
I'm-
like haven't seen.
Do you remember
haven't either.
those Disney Channel? What was that Disney Channel movie with? Maybe I'm not thinking of the wolf. I don't know. There was some Disney movie with.
There's a mummy one.
Yeah, I hate
really?
mummy shit though.
There's
I
also
hate that.
the
I
one
can't.
with the little vampires.
There's the
and
little
I-
vampire.
The little vampire, but then the actor who after this done vampires, we can like segue. But the vampire in it's a
The little
vampire
boy.
Disney Channel. No. It's a Disney Channel vampire movie. But the guy in it is the dad in The Nanny.
It's Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire.
That's
Yes,
what
you're
it is.
right, you're right.
That
Yes.
shit
That one.
scared me. That
No, I
one
agree. I
and
didn't like that one.
that one and the Boogeyman that Disney Channel
Oh,
did.
Don't Look Under the Bed.
Don't look at the
No, yeah.
Oh,
I-
God, now I have to go lock my door again.
No,
Like
but all the
I
Disney children movies, like
yes,
they're
they
such good
spooked.
horror.
A
I
little
was
dark.
spooked.
I know. I like
so
the little vampire with
that one's
like,
really good.
That was cute with his little teeth.
Also, I was like, they're gay. Like I thought they had sexual tension as a young child. I was like, they have sexual
These
tension.
boys love each
Rewatched
other.
it last year. Richard E. Grant is like the vampire daddy, so love that for him.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
And then
From
he's like
Saltburn
the
and other
vampire.
things?
Yes.
Good
Because I
for
watched it as
him.
Richard
Crazy.
E. Grant. And then I also loved Phantom of the Megaplex. Did you ever see
I
that
just
one?
watched it on Friday.
Oh, that's
So
so
perfect
fun.
timing.
Fun fact. So
And
like
the gumballs spill all over the
Oh,
place.
I love it. I love a
I like
pratfall.
movies because of that movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got my following on TikTok initially during the lockdown because I was rewatching Disney Channel movies. Like that's how I like blew up.
A decom?
I did a whole decom. I rewatched all of them until like Starstruck and then like did a big ranking. But the
Which
first
Starstruck so fucking good.
Also, make
So
a YouTube
good.
video of that.
I really
too.
should. I actually should.
But I
But
would watch the hell out of that.
the first two I did was Don't Look Under the Bed and Phantom of the Megaplex. And then Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. They like
wow,
popped
all
off.
mentioned. But the way that I felt as a child when I watched Don't Look Under the Bed, horrified, so scared with his nails, whatever, so scared. But that exact feeling is how I felt whenever I watched Sinister. Have you guys ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Ethan Hawke?
Yeah. That shit had me spooked
a good
as
movie.
hell. It was great movie, great movie. I really recommend it to people if you haven't seen. Like that's true horror because they react the same way that I would react. For the first time, it was like they were using their iPhones as flashlights. I'm pretty sure that's the first time in movie history. Don't fact check me. That someone used an
Logically
iPhone.
use their phone.
Yeah, they logically use their phone in a way that I'm like, holy shit, that's what my reaction would be too. But people are saying Smile 2 is really scary too.
I loved Smile 2.
Yeah.
Was it scary?
I really liked it. I think it does a great job at like it does like good jump scares that like look good and are like effective, but it doesn't overdo it. And then there are these moments where like she's like in bed and thinks she sees someone and it just like pans around the dark room and it's silent and nobody moves and you can see it and it just cuts back to her. And that's like kind of it. Like there's no like
Yeah.
So like I think it
Okay.
does a great job kind of playing with you in that way.
So it was a good sequel.
I liked it more than the first one, I
That's
think.
what I'm hearing. That's why I'm like, wait, what?
I
So
think it's a
pumped. So
really
pumped.
smart way to like build that concept out.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad.
I want to talk about horror films now a little bit, actually. Like, I'm just curious, what are your guys' like, you talked to Sinister, but what are films that you watch that you think are like the scariest? Films that scared you the most, I guess? Because immediately I was thinking of, and I don't think it has to be like good, like obviously like Sinister, but I saw,
Yeah.
I remember watching Dark Skies with Kerry Russell, and it's like an alien horror movie, but you kind of think it's like ghosts, but then it's revealed they're aliens. And I was shot my pants. I think it's so good.
I don't want to sound like pick me when I say this, but like I really don't. I think Sinister is the only thing I can think of that I was really scared. I don't think I get scared from horror movies, and I really really like them, but I don't.
I will have. I like Oculus, another like Mike Flanagan, right?
Ooh, terrifying. I love that.
Oh, see, that's Mike Flanagan. I think I'm more scared with a TV series.
Okay,
like
yeah.
That I'm what did he do? That first The Haunting of
Hill House. That
Haunting
jump
of
scare
Hill House?
in Hill House. I think y'all know the one.
Yes.
I fell off.
No.
I watched it at the gym and I fell off the elliptical. Like
you watched it at the gym?
Yeah, I was just like knocking it out, and I was like, okay, I did.
Your brain needs to be studied. What do you mean you were on the elliptical? I'm not past this. This is crazy.
I went from being scared of literally everything to just kind of being like,
well, that's really what is it called? Exposure therapy.
I think so. I think I read it that there was like a study. It's like horror films are fun for super anxious people because it's like a fun way to have. It's like a controlled way to have anxiety.
Being like, I don't really get scared. I actually really like them. Holy shit! I have diagnosed anxiety.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah. But I think I did okay with like the first chunk of that show. So I was like, I can watch this at the gym. And then that jump scare happened and I tumbled. I tumbled to the ground.
I really agree. And I really liked it. So I think I do better with like a TV show where it burns.
Yeah.
Where I have no idea where it's going, but I love a horror movie. I love that. But I don't mind.
You know what gets under my skin more like than jump scare? It's like the stuff in like the back. Like, have you seen The Woman in Black with Daniel Radcliffe? That was the first horror movie I like saw in theaters that didn't traumatize me. That I was like, ooh, I loved that, but it did scare me a lot because she's just kind of always in the like look in the deep frame. She's somewhere and you don't notice until she kind of moves.
Wait, like
so much
the red door one.
Insidious.
No. When I first watched that one, it kind of has the same.
Never had though.
It was Insidious. You're right.
Okay. But and he comes out behind him. Yeah.
Exactly. So like things like that, where I was like, okay. And then Silence of the Lambs, like that when they were in the cave thing, the basement thing.
Oh,
things like that.
After that. Yeah.
I do like paranormal stuff more than.
Me too.
You guys
a Catholic church hates to see me coming. I fucking love paranormal shit. I love it. My dad. It's scary because it feels like there are stories. Sorry, my mom has a story that this girl she went to school with. She went to a very, very Catholic school, and this girl when she went to school with, or like one of the schools in her like in the city she was in, played with the Ouija board and like got possessed, or like some shit happened, just like darkness in her. It's like don't fuck with that. And
I've played with the Ouija board.
No, never. I never fucking have.
Like
I have a Ouija story, but but continue. You guys are in the middle though.
My final thought is my dad sat me down to watch The Exorcist. I came home from school one day and this is my dad bonding with me. He was like, have you watched The Exorcist yet? And I was like, no. It's like 4:00. Okay. It's genuinely like a random fucking Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. And he was like, you have got to watch this movie. Your mom's on home. So do you have any homework? No, I'm good. It should I'm pretty sure that's why it was like a Thursday, Friday, because I wasn't going to do homework. He's like, yeah, just Exorcist is on. Let's watch. This is like a critical movie you have to watch. Now imagine the horror, because The Exorcist is pretty long, of my mom walking home being like, coming in and being like, wait, so you two were just comfortable on the couch watching The Exorcist? My husband is showing our daughter what movie? And I had a blast. Yeah, when she threw up, I was kind of like, well, that's kind of atrocious, but yeah. Ever since then,
Were you that kid that showed up to middle school and you were like, I've seen like rated R movie? Like, I feel like there were two kids. Like, there's always like the kid who's like, I've seen so many like movies like that are rated R, hard R, and then there's like me, the Disney kid. Like,
I
like,
think I was that kid, but the difference was like I didn't like go and be like, well, I watched this movie. It was kind of like if it came up, I was like, wait, I would make the reference and people would be like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I for sure, like, why was I watching or consuming some media way too young? But also my parents were kind of like, I don't know what to tell you. We're fucked up too. You're gonna watch it because you have to.
I remember watching
that story
when I was like 5 years old, which is like kind of spooky,
kind of scary for a 5-year-old.
As takes the eyes out and the belly button, and he like stands behind it, and I remember it vividly. I'm terrified of it now.
Yeah, but Adam, I want to know your Ouija board.
So
let's talk about spooky stuff that's happened to us.
Yeah,
freshman year of college.
Spooky. I have to keep saying that.
I love that. The dorm I lived in, they had like a bunch of board games you could rent out from the front desk, and one was a fucking Ouija board. And so like I lived in, so there was like North Campus, which was like the oldest, and there was like South, and then like East Campus was the newest. But like every Halloween, North Campus would put on like a haunted campus tour and like all these like ghost stories. So we went through like a month solid where me and my friends would just check out the Ouija board and go to like all the sites and do it. But we did it once. There's like a piano garden where like apparently you can hear piano, and like it like I think it worked. Like I swear it worked. Nobody was moving it, and like we were doing it, and the girl we were with was like, oh, where are you sitting? And it spelled her name, and it was, so we like wrapped up for the night or whatever. And I don't know if anything happened. This girl who did it was like super dramatic, but we heard she was holding the Ouija board and she screamed and threw it. And I like pushed the girl in front of me out of the way and knocked her into a bush and just ran for my goddamn life.
Okay, so you hate women. You said
I hate women. I said I love women until it's down to one of us.
Right. And that's how you survive.
And
every man for themselves.
To quote Destiny's Child, I am a survivor. I have asthma and I'm out of shape, but I made it back so fast.
Adrenaline, baby.
Oh my God. Like I could have ran a marathon. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
We did it like too many times in those spooky old dorms. And like,
see, we have to bring back scaring kids, because maybe that's why my parents, my dad maybe watched The Exorcist young, because I grew up with revenants to that shit. I said, your space, my space.
Oh no, but see, I mean, we've talked about this, how I think I would easily fall into a cult. I'm so tempted by that.
Yeah, so don't do that shit.
I'm
like, know your boundary.
I know. Well, we do have, so this is like I've never encountered it though, which feels weird. I feel like I would be very susceptible to possession, or like I'm surprised there's not.
Have you ever felt like dark energy though?
I've never felt it, which is weird because I believe in the energy stuff. You know, I had a psychic come up to me this weekend and said, "Girl, you should start a podcast." And I said, "Okay."
That is so funny for the people at home. Cam was in London this past weekend.
I was literally just at a bar with my friends. This girl sat down next to us and she starts just going, okay, this is all like, and starts predicting everything, and then goes, I can tell you have a lot of opinions. I think you need to start a column or maybe a podcast or something, and don't tell people your next move. And I said, girl, I started a podcast. It was
well, did you plug?
Slid a business card across the table.
That's Capricorn and me being like, that's so funny. That's a new follower.
All of us. She like knew our horoscope signs. It was very, so I'm like into that.
I love
she was
that
like, you're
shit.
Virgo, you're Gemini. I believe in this stuff. Like I go and get my
stuff. I believe I don't fuck with tarot cards just because I don't want to welcome that in. But for the exact reason of like, it comes from a place of reverence where I'm like, I know that veil is thin, mama, a thin veil behind you. Sure, and people don't know.
I had done a hypnotist where it put me back into my past lives, which I know, like, whatever. I've never been hypnotized before. This was my first time, and I have an audio recording of it. I should play it, but of me talking, and I sound spooky. Like I don't sound like myself. Like you could tell.
Do you remember saying any of the things that you said?
So here's the thing. I actually do remember saying everything that I said during. Which I'm like, and they're like, sometimes that happens, but the entire experience, I remember feeling like if I wanted to stop it at any time, like I could. Like I remember being like, okay.
You're like an addict. You're like, well, I can stop anytime I can, anytime I want.
It's just like it felt like if I didn't feel comfortable, like, and that's why I'm like, maybe it's just like I watched a movie and that was like influencing my thoughts, you know, like it was like it's definitely the first thing that comes to your mind. Yeah, but I buy into it. I'm into it.
I buy into it. My sister and mom are big into the tarot, the spiritual stuff now. Yeah, like I guess my one grandpa passed before I was like even born. And I guess when I was like 3, I was having dreams about him. And I asked my mom, like, oh, who's Lefty? That was his nickname, but she never really talked about him.
Why would you know that?
And why would I know that at 3? And she was like, oh, your grandpa. And I asked for a picture and she gave me one. And I guess I said like, oh yeah, that's the guy I've been dreaming about. And she was like,
that's but see, that's beautiful.
But then she got a reading done later and the person was like, your dad's here and if he's scaring Adam he'll stop, but he wants to know, he's just checking. Isn't that like so sweet? And like I know, so like after I heard that story I was like,
well, fuck me, both my grandpas are dead, none of them have visited me. So I wasn't close with them.
Well, they know you don't want to touch the veil. They're respecting your respect for the veil.
And you know what? I'm looking down. I said, "Thank you, thanks." Thanks. No, I'm sorry.
Honestly, Iowa, very haunted feeling place. Anyways, we have
corn. You have a lot of corn.
Well, and the Axe Murder House is what I was going for, which I'm not to, but I do need to.
I wasn't familiar with that piece of your culture.
Oh my god, you guys know the Villisca Axe Murder House? They've made like movies about it. This is crazy that you don't know. The BuzzFeed people even went. It was like an axe murder occurred in this house. A whole family, like parents.
Wait, what year was this? Like the 70s? I feel like.
No, like early, like wearing gowns type era. You know what I mean?
Wait, so like 18th century, or 19th century. That's crazy.
Yeah, I wish I could tell this story better than like.
I guess no one's really killing people with axe, with an axe nowadays. So
right, it was 1912. It was 1912. Brutal murder of 8 people, including 6 children. They never figured out
the year the Titanic sank.
It was crazy year that year. We need to look into this. Actually,
crazy year.
A cultural shift.
Cultural shift. No, that's what I'm saying. Like weird timeline.
But no, so people like it never was solved. So obviously there's like spooky stories about it. And you can like stay the night in the house and it's very
no.
I think the actual theory was somebody like just a guy, like either like a serial killer or like a burglar guy was going around areas and snuck into the house and stayed in the attic and then at night came down and murdered them. I think one of the children actually like stayed at his friend's house that night, so they survived. And then when they came home in the morning, they like found 8 people was a lot, and their heads were like, you should just
people were from Iowa. And like always been strange.
Oh my god,
that's crazy.
So my pitch for your my pitch is, Kim, you stay in the house and then we all record live while you're in the home.
We should do it. I think it'd be fun. But like not even that far away, we have this cemetery. It's called Stone King Cemetery. It's supposed to be haunted too, and I've been to it because one of the plaques says, I'm going to read it. Dear children, as you pass by, as you are now, so once was I. As I am now, so soon you'll be. Prepare for death and follow me. Very spooky. So I have been there because
but who made that? Like who inscribed that plaque? Who put that?
Joseph Stone King.
Joseph Stone King.
Well, there's never been a good Joseph in history.
And he was an Aquarius. So
an Aquarius?
I'm an Aquarius. Oh no. And my middle name is Joseph.
An Aquarius. Oh shit. Hey, all that shit. What have been your favorites on the
gay Halloween?
Yeah.
I told you, Val, I want to do this where I want to really quickly dress up like Timothee Chalamet and tweet, I hate gay Halloween. What do you mean you're Timothee Chalamet appearing at the Timothee Chalamet?
You should do it. You should do it.
But it's just like so quick, but
my favorite thing to come out of that is of her saying this benefits me in ways that you can't imagine. I'm obsessed.
I can't.
But that line, I'm going to be using that.
Quite good.
It is quite good. It's a bar. This benefits me in ways that you can imagine. I'm going to start using that every time I flop.
Literally at the bare minimum, always gonna use it. My favorite gay Halloween was someone was Nicole Scherzinger signing autographs covered in
That one was
blood
so
at the
good.
stage
Oh my
door.
God.
And then
That was so
today I
good.
saw someone being Shaggy from the Scooby-Doo movie,
But,
but
like,
it's with the
in the crop top?
boobs.
The boobs.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's funny. I do
I
think
like
as a
I moved him.
oh,
I
so
thought
that was so good.
We
So we
moved
moved
to
to
LA.
LA. So we moved to LA.
And
But I
and
do
it's
think
all POV from Challengers. That one was fun.
yeah.
My
I think we
favorite
have
one.
you go.
It's called I hate gay Halloween. What do you mean you missed the bus? And they're a pageant queen with a bus stop.
That's
This
so good.
like I stopped what I was doing to laugh so hard.
Miss the buzz.
That's user Thatcher Hater.
That's so yeah, at
icon.
them. Thank
At
you.
Thatcher Hater. Thank you for your service.
Here's a
That's
quick
amazing.
list. We can maybe post on their Instagram or on Twitter or
Yeah, that's
something. I've been compiling a list of compiling a list of pop culture Halloween costumes you could be. So here are some last minute rapid fire pop moments in pop culture Halloween costumes you need. No, in no particular order. J-Lo wearing Wild Fox in that in her post-divorce Instagram. Tashi, but whenever she was at the motel, so the shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Tina Fey saying quiet luxury on Las Culturistas. any Jack Schlossberg moment. Lily Rose Depp in a trench coat buttoned all the way to the
all the way
top.
to the top.
Spencer Hastings putting her hair up in a ponytail set to the music Sail in the background.
With the pills in the water
Yeah.
bottle.
Troye Sivan in the Gap commercial.
Uh-huh.
Demi Moore's yellow coat. That's
Sure.
it. Just yellow coat.
But not Demi Moore in the yellow coat.
Right, just
you
the
are
yellow
the
coat.
coat.
You could be a shade and be Claro Shade.
And somebody did. I did see
I
somebody.
did see that.
Perfect.
I saw that.
The horse from the Andrew Garfield.
I just saw
This
somebody
Isn't Time.
So
So if you're in search of a couple's costume, Dune Worm girlfriend, RFK brainworm boyfriend,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Bald and Dowd.
mm-hmm.
You could, and then you could be Paul and Saoirse on the Graham Norton show. That just happened.
Oh.
So.
I
It's
just-
another cute couple's costume for you.
I saw so many gay boys being Paul Mescal coming home with
With the sweet green. Yeah, and that's
I was
the
shocked.
horse is dead. Enough. it's that. No, we're getting
or Paul Mescal. People dressing up as that. I just am like, you're not cute. You're not. It's if you're gay, you're allowed to do it. If you're straight man, we're not
Yeah.
going to find you cute because of this. It's enough.
I think like
Timothee Chalamet lookalike contest instead.
yeah. I mean, I should have handed out business cards there. If you went there, hey, I'm single. No, but I think society is drugging us because like we're seeing Paul Mescal with the sweet green Halloween costume. Like that's for that's Gladiator promo. And Gracie Abrams is also drugging us with her song That's So True. It's so fucking good. It's so good. It's been laced.
My friend Mark brought this up to me that in most paparazzi photos, she showed me several. Gracie will always be kind of pulling her shirt up.
Yeah,
a
she's
little bit
always playing with her.
because-
She's always, but she also is ripped. So I
know
would do the same
but
thing.
that
if I
should
were
be a
her.
Halloween costume. Is Gracie Abrams pulling
Ooh,
up-
Gracie Abrams.
What is
yeah.
she training for?
What does she know and when does she know it?
She has intel into something.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe some movie or something because like the guy's a
she's
director.
She is ripped.
No,
there was
ripped.
there was a
It's
concert
crazy.
video and
Yeah.
like she was in like
Her
a tiny little
arms.
crop top and I was like,
No,
She's been
and
hitting
also
Gladiator, like,
that's what I think so too. I think I'm like, is she in Gladiator? And that's how he
literally
met?
like the name Gracie Abrams is so like cutesy.
Cutesy.
Like I wear bows and I skip
walk at it.
everywhere and she
Yeah.
like looks
And
like
she
she could
whispers.
You know,
Oh,
like
shit.
the
No.
tweet that's like, blah, 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 can you fight? It's probably because she started dating Paul and they're like, Gracie, can you fight? And she's like,
She
and she
said,
was like bet.
yeah.
"Fuck
She
it,
says,
yeah.
yeah, bitch, I actually fucking
She-
can.
She gave herself a bob and said, watch me.
Like,
She said, hey, I'll see you in Rome. I'll see you at the Colosseum.
oh my God.
Yeah, no, but that song is so fucking good. That's So True I'm taking the substance. And it's That's So True by Gracie Abrams. It's so good. I
Got it.
and
You're
that
on your
song
own,
and then that song in Aquamarine. God.
Aquamarine.
Aquamarine.
I have been Addison Rae pilled.
Yeah, we've seen the light. We've seen the light.
Diet Pepsi.
Yeah.
Banger.
Oof. I just looked at the calendar, not to like heavily pivot back to like spooky things, but real spooky things. This is the last weekend before the election.
Oh, I know.
Like the election is next Tuesday.
I voted yesterday because I kept forgetting.
I voted. I sent my ballot across the ocean.
I just keep thinking we have more time and we do not.
No, that's what I'm thinking too. That's why I'm like,
I don't feel like I've been bombarded that much with ads. I'm so sorry. Is that crazy to say? Maybe because I'm
wait,
not
that's bad because you're in Iowa, because that means the Republicans are winning.
And you know what? Maybe that's part of it. This is my first year, because usually, Adam, maybe you know this, but we used to be the number one, like the first state to caucus.
Yeah.
And we would have, debates here. We had celebrities here. It was a huge thing. And this is our first year not with it, I think. So
thank God. Yeah.
That's probably why it's not been feeling the same to me as other ones.
Yeah.
And also the Democrats in Iowa they do a terrible job. Sorry. Like they don't do anything.
We had the DNC this year. And
no, Chicago's the last great American city. And I have always said this.
We love it. And I wish everyone would stop acting like it is not.
No, shut up and grow up and realize that Philadelphia and Chicago are marvelous cities, but also no one moved there anymore.
Yeah, please stop moving here. Please stop.
Bless you. Oh my God.
Bless you.
I was like, wait, I need to sneeze, but also had a laugh. I was like, that was really painful.
Yeah. But yeah, my commute to work always goes by the United Center where the convention was, and it was a nightmare. It was so
crazy.
bad.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Indiana the weekend before the election.
So this weekend
for a Taylor Swift concert.
Wait, there's the Eras tour this weekend.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
that's gonna be an interesting tone, I feel like.
Yeah, the Mike Pence of it all. Wait, oh my God, I totally forgot. He's like not relevant right now.
He's not relevant at all.
You forgot about him.
At all. If he has the courage. We could still, that was crazy. So like I didn't care.
Wait. It comes back full circle. When I got out of my hypnotism, Joe Biden had won the election. I checked my phone and they had announced it. I got out.
Maybe that's a sign. Maybe this is a sign. Adam dead.
I forgot about that.
You came to and Joe Biden was president.
Wait, that's so pretty. That was day one of Joe Biden's America when nothing had gone wrong.
Crazy. What a fresh slate.
No, that was such a good day.
There are these people I follow on they're on theater TikTok. So the Great Gatsby musical that Florence and the Machine wrote, they lock your phone up, right? They went.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, wait, I've never seen anything about the promo.
They walked in with their phone locked and they exited 3 hours later. And all while they were in the show, Joe Biden had dropped out. All of that shit happened, and they walked out, opened their phones, and were like, "What the fuck?" And one of them
that actually happened to my good friend me, and I was in the.
Are we gonna say that? Are we saying that? Or are we keeping this?
Happened to me.
I'll bleep it. But and then I saw my friends and I said, yeah, Joe Biden dropped out. And they hadn't known. It was crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I found out right before jumping on a Rolling Tape podcast.
Oh, did you
we all were about to join, and then it happened and we all signed on
Wait, I found out that he dropped out while I was listening to I have a video of myself. I was listening to One Direction. Weird, because that's also full circle. I miss Steve Kornacki. I do love that man.
I do.
People forget he was a theater major. He majored in film. Emerson.
So much sense.
You have to be
Amherst.
You have to be a performer to do that. That is performance. That is
theater. You're making bullshit. He doesn't get. There's not
everything.
That much
everything is theater. Political discourse, theater.
Church, theater. I thought I was religious because I would always be moved by church, and I realized it's because it's just
the gospel. It's just I feel the same way.
But community too. I think that's a big part of it.
It
theater,
is community,
performance,
performance. I love everyone's in a costume. Steve Kornacki's doing improv work, so he's got a little.
Yeah. And he has a costume. He literally has. He's every single time he has the persona. Yeah, he has the tie.
He must have done a marketing minor because, come on, brand.
No, I think he had a poli-sci minor because also it was the 90s, the 2000s. Everyone had a poli-sci minor. Everyone had a poli-sci minor. We were at war.
Everybody knew Russian.
Let me guess.
Everybody
Everyone did. That's how we found out that what's his name was bad, which also doesn't matter. Insert name here was Henry Kissinger. That's how everyone realized. They came to and they're like, holy shit, my poli-sci minor from 2002 told me that Henry Kissinger is evil. If y'all don't know what happened this past week, it was in fact the Timothee Chalamet lookalike competition that happened in Washington Square Park, always at the scene of the crime. I couldn't believe my eyes. I forgot that it was this weekend, and then I was seeing everything.
I swear it happened
I did too. I didn't even realize it was this weekend, and then I just got a text with my name in all caps, which is like it just said Cam. Like, don't trust
spooky.
But now they're not replying.
Spooky.
It was so fun.
I'm sad he didn't like secretly compete. Like he should have.
Well, he lost. He lost his own.
Yeah.
He does not look that way. But I'm gonna do I'm doing a plug here.
Movie star behavior. Like that's the thing.
No, it was Lisan Al Gaib.
I got chills when I showed up. Like it wasn't even. I don't know why it was so impactful as a person who's been a Timothee fan for so long. But there was just
when
something
he showed up.
When he showed up. No,
he's like
I'm doing a plug. My tweet went viral. So someone tweeted obviously Timothee Chalamet at the lookalike contest, and I quote tweeted. I said it's like Jesus showing up to a Christmas party, and you guys, it has not. It did numbers like 3 million people saw it, 9,400 retweets.
And the thing is, you were getting retweets too. Like if you're
getting retweets,
likes and impressions, okay.
But you guys, my quotes, it has made it to Brazil Twitter because they instead of saying ha 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 ha. For some reason, they say they say K, like the letter K. I don't know why they just do that, but
mi gente Latino.
Yeah, so literally, it's all there, and I'm like, I'm getting Portuguese in my responses, so I'm really happy about that. But anyway, if you see that, go follow me.
That's
it was.
He showed up. I love him.
Who did win? I didn't see the winner.
I think the winner was the Wonka. I for a second I thought it was the kid who looked young. And
because it wasn't the guy who should have won. The guy who should have won met Timothee Chalamet.
Yes, it should have been him. He should have won, but it was a guy who was dressed as Wonka, and I don't think he looked that much like him. But
that's kind of cheating.
I think it was because maybe they moved, when they had to move locations, like maybe things got
honestly
messy.
Good for Timothy for getting in that crowd. I did watch that video, and I was.
It was stressful, but I think they were kind of respectful. Like, I mean, he did.
It looked respectful.
He was there for like 10 minutes. That's the thing. Yeah. He was there, and then he left.
On at first, so he didn't reveal. He might have been in there longer. Like, we don't know how long.
His reveal.
Who came with him? Who was kind of acting as his security? But it was just him and his friend.
Some guy.
Too. It just.
Oh really?
Yeah. He revealed because he put his arm around a guy.
Yeah. I saw the reveal. Yeah. But like, oh my god, I would have like.
But the guy who started it, I found the tweet. His name is Anthony Poe. He says 3 months ago I came up with the idea. It's at Ant Poe. 3 months ago I came up with the idea for Timothee Chalamet lookalike competition. Today I got hit with a $500 fine. Life is beautiful. He literally made this poster, $50 cash prize. Wonka did win.
He does this stuff all the time in New York. Like it's not
like the big
like this. So, but he was going by the name Gilbert at the thing, and he had a big top hat on. It was so fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
But he got fined for having the
community events like this. Like we crave events. So that was.
I get why.
Why did the guy get arrested too? Why did the Timothy get arrested?
So I don't know why, but I was there was the Associated Press live stream of it.
Yeah,
there was they were getting arrested, and someone yelled, "This is fascist."
Well, and then there's that quote, I think in like GQ that was like Vogue, and it was like cops versus twinks.
It was Stonewall. I don't know if I can say that.
There was.
And then somebody else saw Timothy later that evening out to eat with Bleep Kylie, and they were like he was debriefing her on the activities of that.
Yeah,
day. Like I love it.
But the guy who should have won looked just like Pauline, which is what's so funny.
He looked just like
I said, honey, that's little. Pauline Chalamet. That's mother.
There was one
the tweets that were like Timothy did not look like Timothy. Timothy looked like Timothy Chalamet.
Adam, what were you gonna say?
Well, there was one tweet that was like, there was police brutality at the Timothee lookalike, and then someone commented, "Oh my god, how was it?" And they went, "So fun," like just so deeply unserious. Like
Fun.
that's why people who are mad
delightful.
about like Glicked like piss me off,
Right.
because the people want events. They want like a thing to
100%.
like show up to.
We
Like,
love
They want-
events.
people love dressing up on a theme.
Why do you
like,
think, and to bring it back to the Halloween, why do you think there was witches who were burned? People
Right.
love gathering over a
True.
subject.
Yes.
People
Theater.
love theater. Theater. Once again, this whole episode is so
Exactly.
theater.
Need it. It's healing.
But yeah, I'm also on the note of Wicked. Wicked is determined to spoil the only fucking thing they can spoil in the movie, which is how they sound, the music. Shut up. Stop with the why is Wicked marketing team worried that no one's gonna go see Wicked? Honey, they will come in droves.
It's because
so you're okay.
It's because people are like commenting like, why aren't they advertising that it's a musical, even though she's riffed in
It's
every fucking
Wicked.
trailer.
It's literally Wicked.
Oh no,
yeah.
Wicked's a musical.
No,
So,
and
like-
also I'm obsessed with people being like, no spoilers on Wicked. Silence.
Babe.
Silence. Yeah. What do you mean?
Like-
It's been spoiled for you, and you don't even know it yet.
Well, like, I don't know. I also am like, I hate that people are like, why aren't they marketing it as a musical? But every trailer, like, people are giving like, or
every
like,
single music, every
it
single
was
trailer.
it was like the Mean Girls musical too. People are like, they're not marketing it as a musical. I'm like,
Yeah.
they're doing an elaborate dance routine.
What do you
in
think that
this
is?
trailer as Renee Rapp is singing over it?
Yeah.
Like what?
No, but
like-
Wicked is the last thing. Wicked, the musical, produced by Ben Platt's dad.
Mr. Ben
Theater.
Theater.
God, theater. Yeah.
Adam, you saw Conclave.
I did.
Is it so Real Housewives?
Is it so?
I wanted it to be messier. I thought
Oh,
I thought the priest could have been bitchier and messier. I like,
Mm.
there's a moment, I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, I don't.
There's a moment where Ray Fiennes like does like something to like unearth some salacious like tea,
Yeah.
and I wanted more of like that energy. Like he does it and I'm kind of like, okay, queen, and then it doesn't go
then it
off
fizzles
like that
out?
again.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do think it's like well made, and I get why people love it.
Mhm.
My theater was sold the fuck out. It was Saturday night.
God, the
was-
Catholic Church is living for this shit. Isn't
The
it?
Catholic
Wait,
Church
it's
is
like the
living.
Da Vinci Code. It's the new
No,
Da
it's
Vinci Code.
literally no. Somebody else compared. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, and,
sad.
like,
Wait, that's
I-
recession coded because recession. What is it? Da Vinci
A
Code
li-
came out in 2008,
oh,
and
that's
this coming out. You know what I
I'll-
mean?
I'll
It's
pu-
election.
Let me see.
Yeah, let's
Um,
fact check that.
But yeah,
Well,
I
I
was
feel like
easily the
Twitter-
youngest person in there by like
Yeah.
20 years. It came out 2006,
Oh,
Even
which-
worse.
which was
Oh,
like
God.
Technically, the second one is the more conclavian one with Ewan McGregor. So that one would have
There it
been what,
is.
10 maybe. So
Okay. Well, I just think the whole franchise going to theaters is
Very
it's recession coded, and you know what's bad when we go back to Catholicism.
I know. And
Always
that's my
bad.
favorite type of film to watch on a plane is that type
Yeah.
of food.
I will be-
Punch.
I will be
Punch.
very interested to see how people think about the ending.
I'm so excited to watch.
I was
haven't
kind of
been
like,
this- I haven't been this excited about something criticizing the Catholic Church since I think Sabrina Carpenter's Feather music video. This, I'm at the edge of my seat.
Jesus was a carpenter, as we know.
Right.
He
Yeah.
so was, and he was.
And that they're
He-
very
and-
gay and diva-y though. Like that makes me excited. That, I
There-
mean, maybe not. as it could
There's
be, but
one
the twist
there's
on it is
one
very
cardinal with like a vape.
Oh,
like
oh.
there was a moment when he did this and I heard the vape noise and I was like, is
Wait,
this
like Lana
man
Del Rey, how she uses like the vape noise in her songs. It's like in Conclave, it's like
well, you hear
the
the like
crackling?
the not the crackling, the like the
Yeah.
inhale, like that
Mhm.
metallic inhale. And I was like, is someone vaping in here?
Oh my god.
And then he like pulled away. I was like, oh my god, it's him.
That's
He's been
so fun.
vaping.
I love
Yeah.
that for him. God,
Are there
Yeah.
any nuns?
Oh,
There
blah, blah,
is-
blah. Are there any nuns? Girl, Miss
Yeah, is
Isabella
Not
Rossellini
nun.
is
Oh,
the nun.
The nun. Sorry.
She
Capital
doesn't
N.
have,
Capital N.
just to curb expectations, she is not, she
It
does
is
not
not
do a lot. because God forbid women interact in the priest.
Well, actually, that would actually be historically accurate.
So
she's serving.
She is, and she's messy. My interpretation of her is like she hates every single one of these men and sees them all the time and is just like, ugh.
God, isn't that the most relatable shit? She says, girl, you look a mess.
Not you again.
Not you again. Okay, love.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited for this.
I'm really excited for that. Did you see that at the Chicago Film Fest?
No, well, so it's screened there, but it opened 2 days later, and I wanted to see, I forget the day. I think it screened the same day as like The Brutalist or Nickel Boys, and I was like, sorry, Conclave.
So let's get into the Chicago Film Fest of it all. You saw 18 movies?
18 movies in 12 days.
That's crazy.
I'm exhausted.
So how did you do that with work?
I lucked out, and a lot of my screenings, like a lot of the things I wanted to see were just like after hours.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And like I work a 9 to 5, so after 5 I'm out. And then I just kind of packed the Saturday, Sunday. I think Saturday, both Saturdays I did like 3 on each day. I know.
That
I
is
don't know.
Crazy.
I know. And then I'd wake up the next morning and be like, why do I feel so bad? And it's because I sat in a movie theater for like,
the which screen, just like hurt your eyes. Like,
the guy I like made like a buddy at the festival because we were just at so much, and he didn't come to one of the screenings, and I saw him the next thing. He's like, yeah, my eyes were shaking at work. I had to like take a break. I was like,
so fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, no one really talks about the dangers of movies.
No, that's
they don't. It's hard, and we put our lives on the line.
We do. I mean, it's frontline critics. You could say critics are frontline responders.
And then they have to deal with all the shit they get for the reviews. So honestly, it's really tough out here.
We stand. I do not understand, yet I stand.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm having like war flashbacks to 2020, the 2020 of it all. Oh my God, I do not understand, but I stand. Anyway.
Wait, yeah, and
we all just gotta clap for you.
We clap. We need to clap for critics.
It's
pots and pans.
It's pots and pans. It's pots and pans after hours. Wait, that's actually so horrible. I can't think about this.
And I'm giving
my favorite, not to be a basic bitch, but probably The Brutalist. That was it was incredible. 3.5 hours flew. We got to the intermission, and me and my friends were like, oh, already? And we looked at the time and we were like, oh, I guess it's been 1:45 already. Like, it flew.
Oh, that's so exciting.
So good. And then like Nickel Boys is a very close second.
Well, that book is insane. It's a true story, isn't it?
I need to read the book, admittedly, but I do know it is. I don't know if like the people in this particular story are real, but like it is based on like true like reform schools, and it's just like very upsetting. I don't think I saw like one happy movie I saw Night Bitch, but like it was just devastation after devastation.
I saw The Brutalist last night. Like that's how serious for me. I remember being intermission time.
I loved it. It was.
You kind of need some more happy movies, though. I feel like because I do start dreading like Nickel Boys. No offense, I'm kind of like, oh, I need to go. And when it's
are the only 2 happy movies this year? Let's see, Challengers and Wicked.
Oh,
that might be it.
Yeah,
I guess like awardsy, like Challengers. Yeah.
Wicked.
You know, like there's not
and
happy movies.
They're splitting Wicked, and they're splitting it at like a kind of sad part. Like it doesn't end.
I
mean, you know, I feel like is Conclave kind of fun? Like I feel like that's
Conclave's fun. Actually, yeah, Conclave's not like devastating.
Like a fun time.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like it's funny Catholic, haha.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil like the outcome of it all. I'm very, very.
But you laughed.
I didn't. I was kind of like, but no.
So you were gagged.
I was gagged, and like the old people in my theater I had more fun like gauging their reaction because I don't think they really knew what was happening.
I'm really excited to watch it in such a like Catholic country.
Yeah.
In Spain.
Oh.
I'm really excited to see.
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been in a movie theater where people walked out of a movie. The only movie theater I'm thinking of is, or movie experience I'm thinking of is my mom. She came with us, I think, to watch Pirates of the Caribbean in like 2000s, and she walked out and she waited for us at the car. So that's the only thing.
That's the weirdest movie to be like, I'm not sitting.
I'm done.
Latina mom. She said, "What is this shit?" Like, she said, "Oh, this is what they're talking about for the Caribbean." Okay, never mind.
Not my Caribbean.
That's
exactly.
Yeah. No.
So, but I'm excited. I want people to like walk out.
Yeah. It doesn't end super like maudlin. But yeah, like Emilia Perez is not a happy time.
Right.
I'm trying to think of what else is going to be nominated.
What else did you see?
I saw Night Bitch. I saw Emilia Perez.
Yeah.
I fear. Ugh. Oh, Amelia.
I don't even want to see.
I'm just. What I'm thinking of, if I don't see it, then I have to buy a couple new Rare Beauty blushes, like make up for it.
To offset.
To offset.
Because she is a starving artist, and she is hustling. I liked her in it. I think the women in it are wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, like I just think it's and like I'm a cis man, so it take me with a grain of salt, but like I just don't think the trans piece of it is handled great.
Yeah. That's the kind of movie where I need to see. I will gladly take any spoiler on it if when I'm reading a review from a trans person.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I will read their review. I will get it spoiled for me, and if they're saying like yes, then I will go and support. If not, I will get Rare Beauty blushes, like I said. So
yeah,
and that's my two options.
I feel like there's also not been a lot. Like I have no idea what the movie's about. I actually watched a trailer for it, and I still was like, "What?" So
it is. Yeah, basically, it's a cartel leader.
Okay.
Undergoes a gender reassignment surgery.
Oh.
And she
so
is like
the plot. I thought maybe the aspect of it.
No, Zoe Saldana is like her attorney, and she helps her get the surgery and get out. And she does keep saying, she's like, this is like how I vote. Like it's not like to hide or anything. And she's like, this is who I am. But like she does like post transition like deceive her family, and like,
I did see that.
Does like a lot of that, and
just not paint in a good light, which like once again trans person is bad.
Yeah, well, and like she's like lying to the family to like further to like, and then she's like trying to be a good person and turn her life around, and like using the cartel money to like fund charity. Which is also, the cartel stuff is a little like questionable.
Where does it take place?
You know, they
wait, let me guess. Is it Mexico or
I think
El Salvador or Guatemala? Because it's got to be those three places.
I'm looking it up because they fly her all around to get this. Okay. Like,
do they have the orange lighting that they always do for Latin America?
I'm pretty sure it's in Mexico.
I believe it's Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then many countries across Latin America. Interesting.
Yeah.
Great.
Like a French director, right? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mexico. There's a lot of cartel stuff that is like.
And he's just 100% white French.
He's French.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, is it Jacques
Audiard?
Yeah.
The Nepo baby?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's worse. I think he's just like a normal person.
No, his dad was a film director. He is a Nepo baby.
Oh, so. Great.
Terrific. Amazing.
Hate that.
Love that. Yeah. Okay. I went in ready to be like, no, I'm ready for a musical. I'm ready to support these Latina queens.
Yeah.
And I didn't love.
Did you see Blitz yet? Has anybody seen
Blitz? I did see Blitz.
Okay.
I finally just had a trailer for it. It was
I saw the first line of your Letterboxd review, and I said, oh,
what is it?
It's just like underwhelming. It feels like a mini series. Like they just went.
I'm still gonna watch though. I love Saoirse Ronan.
She sings in it. And she's got she's got a lovely little voice.
Well, I mean, we heard her in Lady Bird.
Yeah,
we know that girl can sing.
Yeah, she does like a little like 40s kind of like warbly song. It's like really cute.
Okay. See, I'm afraid I'm really gonna love Blitz and Honora. I really think I'm afraid. Well, and obviously the last show, but that's not problematic. No, I will. I think I'm gonna eat it up.
Blitz isn't like, I don't think Blitz is bad.
Yeah.
I just don't like. It's
I mean, I love World War II, so I do think I'll really enjoy it.
I love Steve McQueen and Saoirse.
And Steve McQueen is McQueening. Harris Dickinson, I think, has like 4 lines in it.
Okay.
He doesn't do anything.
He said, "I'm saving my acting, my chops for Baby Girl."
Yeah,
and I think you should just put him in movies to not do anything. Like, I think he should just be in every movie.
And more straight men should do nothing, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Period.
An example for us all. And Honora, I'm kind of like lukewarm on. I don't hate it.
I really hate it. I haven't seen it. I'm hating it more and more as I see it more and more.
Yeah, I don't hate Honora, but I'm not like, there are people on my timeline who are like, this is it. And I'm like, I don't know.
I just didn't know Sean Baker looked like that.
He does be looking like that.
Like, he's from Jersey. He's like, I feel like he's evil Timothee Chalamet's uncle.
I didn't know he was from Jersey.
Yeah, well, yes. And I also think everyone from Jersey is either hot and from Jersey or like a theater kid in Jersey. And he's kind of doing the performance aspect of it.
His Wikipedia, he is best known for directing independent feature films about the lives of marginalized people, especially immigrants and sex workers. I think that's such a weird thing to have in your bio. I actually think you should.
Well, someone wrote that for him. Someone wrote that for him. That was his publicist.
That's fucked up. I think actually very weird.
Also, like, besides like the Florida Project, maybe, like, I like the Florida Project.
I love the Florida Project.
I think it's really good, but like, I don't think he's great at destigmatizing sex work. Like, no, I think it's very like well intended, but I don't know. I don't think he.
Yeah, but and that was this week in pop culture media.
That was this week.
I mean, that was.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
And that's what you missed on ETC.
No, well, thank you for being here, Adam. We
thank you for having me.
Do you want to shout your socials out? Where can people find you?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll put them in the description too.
My socials are Instagram, Letterboxd, and TikTok at apat100, and then Twitter at apat10.
And I can confirm, we both can confirm, great follows on all of those. Great content.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, thank you.
I'm just gonna go ahead and publicly apologize for following you way too late on Instagram. I'm not getting 40 plus follower requests on Instagram, and
who are all these people?
Well, I just don't check them.
The
I
public.
love being private. The public babes. The public. I'm literally I'm a big bread peddler. I'm gonna mad. Which is cute. That username is so cute because it's a play on the restaurant Little Bread Peddler in London.
Good for him.
There's like a cafe. Yeah, it's a cafe. But anyway, I feel like BBP. It's been a pleasure.
Anytime, literally anytime you want to kiki or need a guest.
Go vote if you want to vote, but go vote for sure if you're white. Sorry.
Yeah.
And you know what? Make it an experience. Listen to
make it an event.
Listen to while you're in line to vote. Come on.
Exactly. Don't wear merch. Don't wear political merch because that's illegal. But you can wear like ETC like merch if you want a sticker.
I will email. I wore a shirt. I wore a shirt in London with the logo on it. Come on.
So more to that. Watch this space. Perfect. Listen to ETC as you go vote if you are white. That's what I will say. Vote for fucking please. I beg of thee.
Yeah.
Vote and then
vote left.
Yeah. Vote. Oh my God. Right. But also, you're not going to listen to this. If you're listening to this podcast and you're not voting down ballot for blue, log off, unfollow us. We don't want you. You're not here. So I'm going to say that.
I mean, you know.
No, but like, Vote left. That's what I'm meaning. Like
If there's
down
any red
ballot.
on your ballot, unfollow us. That's what we should say.
Do what I do. Do what I do. So I voted in Missouri. And this is the last thing I'll say about like voting is I've never voted for a Republican in my life. I refuse. Like there's like sheriff, judge, whatever. I vote no on every fucking judge because those people do not believe that trans people should have rights. And then I refuse. I always do write-in. So like I voted technically like for my sister for sheriff.
Period.
I said ACAB, including my older sister. Yeah. So write in, literally, but not the big ones. And flip your ballot. Make sure donate to a mutual aid community around you, organization around you.
Well, and by the time this episode comes out, you're still gonna have a week left. Do a little research, mama.
Let's research mamas. Let's make sure women, trans people, and people of color all have rights.
I think Ballotpedia
on
all the issues related to you. There's usually a little like constitutional little thing they'll throw in there that they got to get your opinion on.
Look up what the unions are saying, what the AFL-CIO are saying.
Chicago, there's the Girl I Guess Progressive Voter Guide. That'll give you
there you go.
Give you your most progressive option.
Please vote for the most progressive person on your ballot. That's what I will say. Well, love y'all. Thanks for listening. See y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.